Are you struggling to understand why twin flames, despite their extraordinary connection, sometimes choose to cut off all contact? Does this experience leave you feeling confused, hurt, or longing for clarity? If you've been grappling with the emotional roller coaster of separation from your twin flame, this video will help you uncover the deeper truths behind this phenomenon. In today's video, we'll explore the reasons why twin flames make the heart-wrenching decision to disconnect completely from each other. You'll discover the underlying dynamics of this unique relationship, from the emotional intensity to the challenges that can arise when twin flames are unprepared to handle the connection. We'll also provide insights into how to navigate this separation and find peace amidst the turmoil. By the end of this video, you'll gain a profound understanding of the twin flame journey and how this separation is often an essential step in your personal growth and spiritual evolution. You'll leave with a fresh perspective on what this experience means for your life and how to move forward with strength and wisdom. Don't miss out. Watch the entire video to uncover the truth behind why twin flames cut off all contact. Subscribe to our channel, share this video with someone who might need it, and join us on this journey of enlightenment. Together, we'll delve deep into the mysteries of the twin flame connection. Number 1. Being emotionally overwhelmed and intense feelings. Twin flame connections are not like ordinary relationships. They are marked by an extraordinary depth of emotional and spiritual intensity that can feel both exhilarating and overwhelming. These connections often bring a sense of profound recognition and unconditional love. Yet they also stir deep, unresolved emotions within both individuals. This emotional whirlwind is one of the hallmarks of a twin flame bond, and while it can be transformative, it can also be difficult to navigate. For many twin flames, the initial encounter is marked by a euphoric sense of harmony and alignment, as though they have found a piece of their soul in another person. In these early stages, it can feel as if nothing is too much to handle. Everything flows naturally, and the connection seems unbreakable. However, as the relationship deepens, the intensity of these emotions can reach a tipping point. The bond begins to mirror back unresolved wounds, fears, and insecurities, creating an emotional pressure that may feel almost unbearable. In these moments of heightened intensity, it's common for one or both twin flames to feel emotionally overwhelmed. The sheer depth of their feelings can provoke a fight-or-flight response, leading one partner to seek distance or space in an attempt to regain their emotional equilibrium. This reaction is not about a lack of love, but rather an instinctive need to self-protect when emotions become too raw to process. It is as though the relationship shines a spotlight on everything they've tried to suppress, forcing them to confront parts of themselves they might not feel ready to face. This dynamic often gives rise to the infamous runner and chaser phase, a period where one twin flame retreats while the other feels compelled to pursue. Despite the mutual longing for connection, the intensity can drive one partner to run, not out of rejection, but out of a desire to escape the emotional storm they feel incapable of managing. This phase is a natural part of the twin flame journey, serving as an opportunity for growth and healing for both individuals. It pushes them to address their emotional imbalances, learn to manage the depth of their feelings, and ultimately prepare for a reunion that is more balanced and harmonious. While this cycle of closeness and distance may feel disheartening, it's important to remember that it is part of the transformative purpose of twin flame connections. These relationships are not only about romantic union, but also about spiritual growth and self-discovery. By navigating these emotional highs and lows, twin flames come to understand themselves on a deeper level and prepare for the possibility of a lasting, unified bond. Ultimately, the intensity of twin flame connections, while overwhelming, holds the power to catalyze profound personal transformation. It is through this process of emotional turbulence and growth that twin flames are able to rise stronger, both individually and together. As we reflect on the emotional intensity and overwhelming feelings that often define twin flame connections, it's important to recognize how these experiences shape our personal growth and spiritual journey. Have you ever felt this kind of emotional whirlwind in a connection? How did you navigate it? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Take a moment to share your experience or insights in the comments below. Or if you'd like, simply type, "I embrace the lessons of intensity," to affirm your commitment to understanding and growing through these powerful emotions. Your story or affirmation could inspire someone else on their journey. Let's continue exploring together. Number 2, personal growth and healing, a vital phase in the twin flame journey. The decision to cut off contact between twin flames, while painful, often serves a profound purpose, fostering personal growth and healing. This separation is not necessarily a rejection, but a deliberate and necessary choice made by one or both individuals. It creates the space to focus inward, embarking on a journey of self-discovery and addressing unresolved emotional wounds. During this time, twin flames may confront deep-seated issues and past traumas that have shaped their behaviors, beliefs, and relationships. For example, many twin flames cross paths while still carrying the emotional scars of toxic relationships. These unresolved patterns may hinder their ability to embrace the transformative power of the twin flame connection fully. In such cases, cutting off contact becomes an act of self-preservation and self-love, allowing them to step back and learn healthier relationship dynamics. They may need this time to rebuild their self-worth, establish boundaries, and cultivate the capacity to accept and reciprocate unconditional love, a hallmark of the twin flame bond. This period of separation often acts as a catalyst for profound personal development. It pushes both individuals to explore their deepest fears and insecurities, encouraging them to heal from past experiences that no longer serve them. Whether it's learning to let go of codependency, breaking free from patterns of self-sabotage, or rediscovering their passions and purpose, this phase allows twin flames to grow into the highest version of themselves. Ultimately, this time apart isn't about abandoning the connection, but strengthening it. By working on their individual growth, twin flames create the foundation for a healthier and more harmonious union when they reunite. This phase underscores a crucial truth. The journey to unconditional love with another begins with learning to love and heal oneself. While difficult, the separation serves as a powerful reminder that every step on the twin flame journey is a step toward greater alignment, wholeness, and love. Number 3, conflict and challenges, navigating the storms of twin flame relationships. Twin flame relationships, while profoundly transformative, are not without their difficulties. In fact, they are often marked by intense challenges and conflicts that arise from the emotional depth and mirroring nature of the connection. These relationships force each individual to confront their innermost fears, insecurities, and unresolved issues, which can lead to significant emotional turbulence. At times, cutting off contact becomes a necessary step to navigate these conflicts and challenges, serving as a means to create distance and restore emotional equilibrium. The decision to take a break or sever communication is often driven by the need to avoid further escalation of conflict. The intensity of a twin flame relationship can amplify emotions to the point where misunderstandings, arguments, or emotional outbursts feel overwhelming. In such cases, stepping away allows both individuals the opportunity to cool down, reflect, and process their feelings independently. This time apart can act as a buffer, reducing the likelihood of reactive behavior and creating space for thoughtful introspection. For some twin flames, Cutting off contact is also a strategy for doing inner work individually, rather than relying on the presence of their counterpart. The mirroring effect in these relationships can bring unresolved issues to the surface, making it clear that personal growth is necessary. This temporary separation allows each person to address their emotional wounds, patterns, or triggers in solitude, fostering the self-awareness and healing needed for the relationship to progress. Interestingly, many twin flames use the act of cutting off contact as a form of asserting control in an otherwise overwhelming dynamic. This approach can sometimes function as a trump card or an ultimatum, especially when the relationship reaches a standstill. By withdrawing, one or both individuals may hope to signal the need for change, prompting the other to reflect on their behavior or make adjustments. While this tactic can serve as a wake-up call, it also underscores the delicate balance of power and vulnerability inherent in twin flame connections. Ultimately, the challenges and conflicts that arise in twin flame relationships are not meant to destroy the bond, but to strengthen it. By creating space to process emotions and undertake personal growth, these periods of separation often pave the way for deeper understanding, healing, and alignment. Though difficult, these moments remind us that the path to union requires navigating both the storms and the calm, with courage, patience, and self-awareness. Number 4. Fear and resistance. Facing the inner struggles of a twin flame connection. Fear and resistance are powerful forces that can deeply impact the dynamics of a twin flame relationship. The intensity of the connection itself, coupled with the profound personal transformation it demands, can feel overwhelming. For some, this leads to the difficult decision to cut off contact as a coping mechanism to avoid confronting the challenges that come with the relationship. The twin flame connection is inherently intense, often acting as a mirror that reflects back one's deepest fears, insecurities, and areas in need of growth. While this reflection can be transformative, it is also deeply uncomfortable. Not everyone is ready to face the level of vulnerability and self-awareness required to sustain this kind of bond. The fear of change, whether it's fear of losing one's current identity, stepping into the unknown, or navigating the personal growth necessary for the relationship, can trigger a retreat. Cutting off contact becomes a way to escape the discomfort, offering temporary relief from the emotional pressure. Resistance to change is a common reaction, even when the change is ultimately for the better. Many twin flames struggle with this paradox, knowing that the relationship holds the potential for profound growth, yet feeling paralyzed by the effort it requires. The fear of failure often looms large, failing to meet the expectations of the connection, failing to heal past wounds, or failing to evolve into the best version of oneself. For some, the thought of trying and potentially falling short feels more daunting than not trying at all. As a result, they may choose to distance themselves entirely, cutting off all contact as a way to avoid the perceived risk. This withdrawal, however, is often more about self-preservation than rejection. It reflects the inner turmoil of an individual grappling with the challenges posed by the twin flame journey. While it may seem like avoidance on the surface, it can also be a sign that the person needs time to process their emotions and fears in their own way. Understanding this aspect of fear and resistance in twin flame relationships highlights the importance of compassion and patience. Both individuals must navigate their own paths of growth and healing, and sometimes that means facing their fears in solitude. Though painful, these periods of separation often serve as crucial steps in the journey toward greater self-awareness, alignment, and ultimately, a deeper connection with one another. The twin flame path is not just about union, but also about personal transformation, and overcoming fear and resistance is a key part of that process. Imagine a twin flame connection where one partner, Sarah, has always been fiercely independent, while the other, David, struggles with feelings of unworthiness stemming from past relationships. Their bond is undeniably magnetic, yet it magnifies their deepest insecurities. Sarah, afraid of losing her independence, begins to resist the emotional depth required for the connection, while David, haunted by self-doubt, questions whether he is deserving of such profound love. One day, during a heated argument, their fears clash, creating a storm of misunderstanding. To escape the discomfort, Sarah decides to cut off contact, telling herself she needs space to protect her individuality. David, feeling rejected, retreats into his own cocoon, convinced he's not enough. While apart, Sarah reflects on how her fear of vulnerability has kept her from experiencing true intimacy, and David begins to confront the inner wounds that fuel his self-doubt. Months later, they reconnect, each having done the inner work to grow individually. This separation, though painful, allowed them to heal, paving the way for a healthier and more balanced union. Through this example, the depth of a twin flame journey becomes tangible, illustrating how fear and resistance can be overcome with time, self-awareness, and growth. Number 5. External factors affecting the twin flame connection. External influences can often play a significant role in the challenges faced within a twin flame connection. These factors might include other relationships, family obligations, career demands, or life circumstances that create obstacles to the union. However, these challenges are rarely coincidental. In most cases, these external issues are areas of life that required attention and transformation long before the twin flames encountered one another. For instance, consider a scenario where one twin has been trapped in a long-standing, dysfunctional, or unhappy relationship. This connection may have become stagnant and emotionally unfulfilling, but was never addressed. The meeting of their twin flame acts as a catalyst, bringing unresolved issues to the surface. Ideally, such a relationship should have been addressed and potentially ended before the twin flames crossed paths, as it serves as a hindrance to the profound growth and union the twin flame connection demands. When faced with the intensity of the twin flame bond, the twin in the dysfunctional relationship may feel overwhelmed and choose to withdraw or cut off contact. This decision is often driven by fear, confusion, or a sense of obligation to maintain the status quo. However, this separation is not without purpose. It forces them to confront the reality of their unhappiness and take the necessary steps to free themselves from the situation that no longer serves their highest good. The presence of external factors is not meant to derail the twin flame journey, but to highlight areas that need healing and resolution. By addressing these issues, the twin flame partners not only pave the way for a deeper connection, but also align themselves with a life that reflects authenticity, growth, and harmony. This process, while difficult, is an essential part of the transformational journey that defines the twin flame experience. Number 6. Seeking clarity, a necessary step in the twin flame journey. In some cases, one or both twin flames may choose to temporarily cut off contact in an effort to seek clarity or gain perspective on the relationship. While this separation can feel painful and confusing, it is often an essential part of the journey. This time apart allows each individual to process their emotions, understand the depth of their feelings, and reflect on the unique nature of the connection. For many, encountering their twin flame is an overwhelming experience. The intensity of the bond can be unlike anything they have ever known, leaving them unsure of how to interpret their emotions or the significance of the relationship. This is especially true for individuals who are unfamiliar with the concept of twin flames. They may not recognize the connection for what it truly is, and instead find themselves questioning whether it's love, fate, or something beyond their understanding. During this period of separation, twin flames often use the time to explore their inner world, uncover their fears, and gain insight into the purpose of the bond. It's a chance to step back from the emotional intensity and examine what they truly want and need, not only from the relationship, but also from themselves. For some, it's about confronting insecurities or healing past wounds that the twin flame connection has brought to light. Seeking clarity is not about avoiding the relationship, but rather about finding the strength and understanding necessary to navigate it. It provides an opportunity for both individuals to grow, align with their authentic selves, and prepare for the next phase of their journey together. While the time apart can be difficult, it often leads to greater self-awareness and a deeper appreciation for the profound connection they share. In the grander scheme, this step is a vital part of the transformative process that defines the twin flame experience. Number 7. The twin flame relationship, a profound spiritual journey. Twin flame relationships are often described as a deeply transformative spiritual journey, one that challenges both individuals to evolve, heal, and ascend to higher levels of self-awareness and consciousness. As part of this journey, periods of separation, including cutting off contact, may occur. While these moments can be painful, they serve an essential purpose in the spiritual growth and evolution of each twin. The twin flame connection is not merely about romantic love, but about pushing each soul toward its highest potential. It is a relationship that mirrors one's deepest truths, fears, and unhealed wounds, forcing them to confront areas of their life that require growth and transformation. The intensity of the bond often brings both individuals face to face with their spiritual path, highlighting areas where they need to expand, let go, or heal. Cutting off contact can be a necessary part of this spiritual journey. It allows each twin to focus inward, facing their individual challenges without relying on the other for emotional or spiritual support. This solitude is not about abandonment, but about self-discovery. Some lessons must be learned independently, and some parts of the journey must be traveled alone. This solo exploration provides the space needed to uncover hidden strengths, break free from limiting beliefs, and align more fully with their true selves. During this time apart, each twin has the opportunity to deepen their connection with the divine, explore their spiritual purpose, and integrate the lessons brought to light by their union. It is through this individual growth that the twin flames prepare themselves for the next phase of their relationship, whether that involves reunion or continued growth apart. Ultimately, the twin flame journey is about transformation. It teaches both individuals to embrace unconditional love, not only for each other, but also for themselves. This path, though often challenging, is profoundly rewarding, guiding each twin toward a greater understanding of their soul's purpose and their place in the universal flow of energy. If you've made it this far, it's clear that you're deeply invested in understanding the profound journey of twin flames and the challenges, growth, and transformation it brings. Take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Have you faced similar moments of separation, clarity seeking, or spiritual growth in your relationships? We'd love to hear your story. Sharing your insights or feelings can not only bring you clarity, but also inspire and support others who may be navigating the same path. If you're unsure what to share, simply type, "I embrace the journey of growth and transformation" in the comments as a powerful affirmation of your commitment to this transformative experience. Let's connect, share, and grow together. Number 8. Timing and readiness, a crucial element in twin flame connections. Have you ever felt an intense connection with someone only to realize that the timing just didn't feel right? In the journey of twin flames, timing and readiness often play a pivotal role. Despite the deep soul bond that twin flames share, the path to coming together isn't always immediate or straightforward. At times, one or even both twin flames may sense that the moment isn't aligned for their union. This isn't a reflection of the connection's strength, but rather a sign that certain aspects of their lives or personal growth require attention before they can fully commit to the relationship. For some, this might mean taking a step back to focus on their personal development. They may feel the need to heal past wounds, overcome emotional barriers, or reach a level of self-awareness that allows them to show up as their most authentic selves in the relationship. Others might find themselves navigating external circumstances that need resolution before they can embrace their twin flame connection. This could involve making significant life changes, such as relocating to be closer to one another, ending an existing relationship that no longer aligns with their growth, or achieving financial stability to create a secure foundation for their future together. These periods of preparation, while challenging, are vital for the long-term success of the twin flame journey. They offer an opportunity for each individual to grow independently and align with their highest potential, ensuring that when the timing is right, they can engage with the connection fully and without reservations. While the waiting period can feel uncertain, it serves a greater purpose in strengthening the bond and ensuring a harmonious reunion when both are truly ready. So, if you find yourself or your twin flame in a phase of waiting, remember that timing isn't a roadblock, it's a preparation stage. Trust the process, focus on growth, and have faith that when the moment aligns, your connection will flourish in ways that are deeply fulfilling and transformative. Number 9. Sabotage, when fear and resistance hinder twin flame connections. In the intricate journey of twin flames, sabotage can emerge as a surprising and painful dynamic. This often manifests as one twin flame choosing to cut off all contact, seemingly out of nowhere, as a way to prevent the relationship from progressing to the next level. Even if no overt pressure has been placed on them to deepen the connection, the sheer intensity of the bond can create a sense of inevitability that triggers fear or resistance. For many twin flames, this sudden withdrawal stems from an internal struggle. The connection's depth and transformative power often bring profound life lessons and require significant personal growth. However, not everyone feels ready to face these changes. The thought of stepping into the unknown, confronting deeply rooted fears, or altering their current life trajectory can feel overwhelming. As a result, they may subconsciously sabotage the relationship, using no contact as a shield to avoid the vulnerability and growth that the connection demands. This behavior isn't always deliberate. It often arises from a place of self-protection. For some, the intensity of the twin flame bond challenges their existing beliefs or comfort zones, and cutting off communication becomes a way to resist that transformation. For others, it may reflect an avoidance of the emotional work needed to align with the connection's purpose, whether that's healing past wounds, embracing change, or stepping into their authentic selves. If you've experienced this sudden withdrawal, it's important to understand that it's not a rejection of you personally, but rather a reflection of the internal struggles your twin flame may be facing. This phase, while painful, often serves as a crucial period for growth and self-discovery for both individuals. It provides an opportunity to focus on your own healing and development, trusting that if the connection is meant to flourish, it will do so when the time is right and both souls are ready to embrace the journey together. While sabotage may feel like a step backward, it is often a hidden doorway to growth. By approaching this phase with patience, compassion, and understanding, you allow the space for transformation, both within yourself and in the connection as a whole. In conclusion, experiencing a no-contact phase with your twin flame is undoubtedly challenging, but it holds the potential for profound personal growth. This time apart, is an opportunity to focus on yourself, nurture your well-being, and embark on inner healing. By dedicating this period to self-care and self-discovery, you prepare yourself to approach future communication with your twin flame from a place of positivity, understanding, and strength. What has been your biggest insight or experience during a no-contact phase? Comment 1 below to share your journey and connect with others who might be going through the same experience. Don't forget to like this video, share it with those who may find it helpful, and subscribe to the channel.